What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the GoodeBaker Podcast. I'm Nick Baker. Across from me, Shane Good.
What's up, yo?
And we are here to talk to you about some video games. First things first, our community.
Yeah, man.
Good on you guys. You have answered yet again our third question now?
I think so.
Yeah.
And honestly, this went exactly how I thought it was going to go.
Oh, man, this one blew the last question out of the water.
Yo.
And, honestly...
Yeah.
PS4 reigns supreme. The DualShock 4 is, according to our community, the better controller.
Yeah, I think there was only like 4 votes for.
And of course, our resident Pokemon expert Paul would sound off in the comments about his Switch Pro controller, but he can go fuck himself because that was not on the ballot, and maybe we'll include that on another question. But anyway, this week's question is a little deeper. We're dipping our toes in the pool a little bit more this time, but should microtransactions be cosmetic only?
Yeah, man.
Yes or no? Please sound off on that question in the comments, likes, share. You can't subscribe to a fucking thing, but subscribe to us.
Yeah, man. YouTube all day.
Anyway, so without further ado, what have we been playing?
So, my gameplay this week has been pretty boring. I have played basically only League of Legends. However, I think last week I told you I got my desired rank finally.
Yes, you did.
This week I have climbed far above my desired rank, and if I had like a couple more days, I think I would be able to hit plat. I climbed up to Gold 2 promos, and unfortunately I've just had some teammates that, needless to say, I think I've seen ants be more intelligent than some of my teammates have recently been. So I lost my promos into Gold 1, and I don't believe I'll be getting into Plat this season. But I still climbed up to Gold 1 or Gold 2 with a 58% win rate, I believe.
All right.
Which is pretty good. So
how is it just Platinum that's above Gold?
Yes. Okay. Well, no. So it goes Iron, Bronze, Silver, Gold... Platinum, Diamond, Master, Grandmaster, Challenger.
Wow. You got a lot of work to do, man, for next week's
I know.
installment of League of Legends update.
I know. And the season ends and the new season doesn't begin for 2 months. Plenty of time to practice, aka I'm not going to play League of Legends for a couple months.
Yeah, just burnt out. But man, there are some other games out there. And
ooh, other games?
Let me shed some light on.
Yeah, why don't you shed some light on this
world for you? So this week I've
Frogger.
Oh. Battletoads was re-revealed at the Xbox thing that I didn't watch.
We're jumping ahead. Jumping ahead.
Yeah. So, Pokemon and Star Wars came out on Friday. And I've been playing those both for the majority of this weekend and enjoying them both incredibly. So, first, Pokemon.
Okay.
Pokemon is a better experience than they've had in a really long time.
It's good to hear.
Far more polished. Everything looks great. I find that a lot of the tedium has been taken out of the game and placed for convenience. So a lot of the things that you had to wait a long time for, like, say, running or this, that, and the other thing, a bike, is all pretty front-loaded to you.
That's kind of nice, because that bike was a pain in the ass to get.
Traversal is not an issue at all in this Pokemon game, which I think was one of the big hurdles that I had a problem with in early Pokemon games, early on in the games when you couldn't just fly everywhere.
Yeah.
You had to literally backtrack and walk on your ass all the way back to the beginning if you needed to catch, like, a certain type of Pokemon, or you had to train a lower-level Pokemon.
Getting absolutely just, like, stuck in the lower-level zones. And it's not even like you were stuck there. It's like you're stuck there. It's like, oh my god, I have to walk through this patch of grass that literally aggroes me every 5 seconds. I've got a 75.
Yeah. Man, walking through Mount Moon for the 100th time, just getting through there and finding that, like, millionth Zubat and just
It's
tearing
so
the damn
bad.
hair out. None of that, man, because you can see every Pokemon on the overworld, and you can avoid them just as you would a regular NPC.
Even in bushes?
Even in bushes. The only surprise encounters that you get in bushes are these little exclamation points that can potentially be a rarer Pokemon. You can sneak up on that. And every once in a while, when you're running through the grass, one will pop up and you'll just run into it naturally. But, I mean, that's as close as to a surprise encounter as you're going to get. And they even go as far as to mild spoilers. The very early part of the game, right before you fight one of your rivals, your rival kind of warns you that you're going to be fighting him in like a second. You're like on a bridge and he's like, you come any further, I'm going to have to fight your ass. And you're like, oh, well, I guess I need to switch my team around so that I can fight this guy and just completely wipe the floor with him before I move on. But it's kind of nice that he warned you a little bit, because
That's
usually
funny.
when you get to those points, you're like, oh, well, my team's wrecked right now. Like, and you get sent right back to the Pokemon Center because his team's full health and you're screwed.
That's
So,
kind of nice.
Pokemon is great, and I started with Scorbunny, the new fire type, cute as fuck.
Yeah, man.
He gets like this little Sasuke coat when he evolves, so it's like covering his little face, and he's all angry. I'm loving it.
That's really
Fucking
funny.
Loving it.
So we're going to do something a little different with this one before we move out.
Okay.
So you're going to tell me what Metacritic gave this for a score without looking it up. Hopefully you didn't already.
Nope, I haven't looked at Metacritic. Oh, I did see the IGN review. It was 9. So,
Yo. So what do you think Metacritic did? And remember, it's on a percentage of 100.
Right. So I'm gonna say, is it Price is Right rules? Are we talking about that?
Yeah, it's Price is Right rules. Is
1.
shit.
No, not. In all seriousness, I think 88.
88.
Yeah.
What would you give it? Just personally.
Personally, I'd probably agree with IGN and give it a 9, because there's not much to complain about.
That's fair. An 81.
81. Wow.
They gave it an 81.
I wonder what's brought him down. I'll have to read that.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what brought them down. Mostly Metacritic. Dude, Metacritic goes and rates Steam games at like a fucking 98, and you're like, dude, this is literally a pixel game. Like, I can animation cancel by walking.
Right.
Like
Metacritic is just a compilation of all the different media outlets that reviews piled together an average. So there's got to be some like damning.
Yeah, there's got to be some
there.
like fucking 6s on the table.
Yeah, there's probably some like hardcore like Gen 1 Pokemon fans out there with a IGN like site just
Paul?
review bombing. Oh yeah.
Paul?
Yeah.
Is that you? No, Paul probably likes this game, honestly.
Paul takes off his Team Rocket glasses, looks everything starts up.
Well, if he's voting against it, it wouldn't be Team Rocket glasses. He'd have a monocle on.
That's true.
Because,
But anyway, so
Yes.
Pokemon's great, but Star Wars. Man, have I been just submerged in Star Wars this week.
It's
Disney
pretty good,
Plus
right?
came out this week, and I've been watching all the movies, getting prepared for Mandalorian. I can't wait to watch that. Getting prepared for the new movie that's coming out next month. Can't wait for that. But what a fucking, like, appetizer that this game is. It's so quintessentially Star Wars when you start it out, and it has like such a new vibrant, like from the very opening scene, this new song hits you, and it's awesome. Like it's very Star Wars, but it's different. It's got like a different flavor to it, a bit more modern, and I really like how they kind of twisted like classic Star Wars music and made it feel 2019 or but the combat in this game is so tight and so fun, challenging. Really, you have to think about every encounter, even if it's against the smallest of enemies. They can deal quite a lot of damage. I'm playing on a harder difficulty, not the hardest, but I think.
Oh, not the hardest.
No, it's comparable to hard. So there's like Jedi, Jedi Knight, Jedi Master, and then there's Grandmaster, I think. And
Took some League of Legends approaches.
I wasn't about to dive into the Grandmaster. I was like,
come on,
I don't want to get my shit stomped in, but they just kind of show you the parameters of what each changes. So it's like enemy AI, puzzle difficulty, and all this, and all the sliders are like right in the middle. I'm like, yeah, sure, I can do that.
Yo.
So getting started in the game, you start at, obviously you're playing as Cal Kestis, this Jedi Padawan that was training underneath a Jedi Master, but Order 66 happened, and the Empire has now been chasing you down, and you've been hiding on a planet. Actually, it seems to be like working on Imperial ships to like blend in.
Holy shit, hiding under the nose.
Yeah, literally right under the nose. So if there were any like kind of like Sith operatives or anything like that, they might be able to sense you. So it's really tense, and you can kind of get that from the very beginning of the game. And from the get-go, you just feel the story. You feel everything. There's a weight to everything that's happening around you, and it kicks you off, and you're running. Like your friend, there's some things that happen, and your friend is in peril. He's hanging from this. I think it was in the trailers or whatever. He's hanging off this scaffolding, and he falls. Yep. And you have to make the choice to save him or try to keep hidden.
No, fuck that guy.
And so I went and used. I don't know if there's actually a choice there. I wonder if it just like runs out and you eventually just kind of save him. But there's a button prompt to like use your force to save him.
Yo.
And I did. And you grab him and you make sure that he falls safely onto a platform that's below, that's moving past. And that whole moment just kicked it off in such a way. I'm like, I'm a fucking Jedi, man. I'm gonna fucking save this galaxy, you know what I mean? And then from there you have to escape, because then the Imperials know that you're at least a Force user and maybe not a Jedi, but they're like, oh, we need to fucking deal with this shit now. And so they chase you out of that planet and you escape, and that's where your journey starts. And man, I'm in. I'm totally in. I'm
so pretty good, dude. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm so down with it. The lightsaber feels so good. There are points where there are a few like hiccups and bugs here and there that I think they're just gonna iron out. But everything just from a sheer standpoint of like, I didn't expect anything from this guy. I was pretty excited just at the prospects of what could happen, but I wasn't expecting quite this level of polish as far as the story.
It's made by EA?
Respawn, the makers of Apex, so
gotcha.
And Titanfall. So, I mean, when you think about it that way, it's like Respawn hasn't really fucked up.
Yeah,
you know.
So far, they've been the good branch.
Right. So it used to be DICE.
Pours one out.
Yeah, literally. Titanfall 1 was great. Titanfall 2 was good. Nobody played it.
Titanfall 1 kind of ruined the idea that Titanfall 2 could be good.
And Apex has just been absolutely slapping it.
Yeah.
And this game really kind of keeps their momentum moving forward, and it excites me for what EA can do with a single-player Star Wars game in the future, maybe a sequel or something like that. I haven't even gotten my teeth all the way into this game, but I'm from what people are saying, listening to other podcasts, other people's opinions, I'm thinking that it's going to be a really big deal for EA to try and keep this Star Wars deal that they have going for the last, I think it's like 7 or 8 years they've had the deal going.
Yeah. I mean,
man, it blows me away.
It's almost like they took a single player campaign and made it viable.
Yeah, and they didn't do it I don't want to say the right way. They did it. They definitely did it the right way, but they definitely took pieces of every popular game in the last like 5 years.
Yep.
As far as like the action adventure genre, they have bits of Uncharted. They have a little bit of Assassin's Creed, Dark Souls.
Well, I mean, what do they have from Skate 3? Because that's popular. Oh, third person. Got it. That's what it was.
Yes, yep. And you can fall off the edge. So, Yeah, I think it's going to be a long time before we see another single-player Star Wars game of this caliber.
Yeah, probably. I mean, this one took a while to make.
Unless it's by Respawn and these guys, because I think they really nailed it. They got you feeling like you're not overpowered because the combat it punishes you for you're overstepping, you know, like when you're trying to just get in there and swing your fucking lightsaber around like a madman.
Yeah.
You're going to get wiped up instantly by these. Even the weakest of stormtroopers, they'll blast your ass and you'll be done in a matter of seconds. And that's the hard mode, so maybe it's a little easier, more
casual.
Force Unleashed-ish.
Yeah.
Towards the, like, easier part. But, yeah, it just has a great, like I said before, weight to it. Everything feels great. I don't have many force powers at this point, but there's the one that you start with that you use to save your friend is the force slow.
Yo.
And you can grab guys and just slow them down. You can be like, all right, you're over there, you're slow, I'm going to take care of your friend, kill this guy over here, zoom, 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 and then he's free of his force, and then you go over there, take care of him, and oh my god, the everything that they add as far as the getting you into the combat, like things will pop up from the ground, or the stormtroopers will run around a corner and they'll be like, oh, he's over here, blast him, and it's just so great. The storytelling of the world itself is really exciting.
That's pretty dope. Before we move on, I just want to say the thing that I'm looking forward to most about this, which you're definitely not going to see coming. I can't wait to see a video of the game played with all the failed prompts. So, like, I don't know if you've seen those videos for, like, Spider-Man.
No, I haven't.
Oh, yeah. So, like, usually the animations for, you know, like, the under action, you have to press the button. There's videos of people just not pressing the button.
Just, like, going through it, just, like, nope.
Every situation. So, like, there's the videos of, like, Spider-Man when he